First of all, I hope you can't hear that behind me. My laptop is rendering a video and the fans on it sound like a total monsoon, so I apologize for that, but welcome guys to my video. So you can see behind me, we're living the lavish lifestyle here. Actually, okay, yeah, you can still see it. You see my stack of money right there. All 100s, of course, because I keep it 100. My line of cars, Lambos, Bentleys, I got everything. I live the lavish lifestyle of a dropshipper. I'm pretty much every video, I'm gonna knock the influencers or the dropship gurus who show off their money like this to prove that shit works. It's insane, and I'm gonna make a strict video about why they are the worst people I've ever met. But anyway, I'm gonna go into this video, and I hope that this kind of establishes who I am as a person that provides this information to you about e-commerce. So the title of this video is, I need to look at the exact number, How I Made $4,159 in 1 month. I'm gonna include a screenshot so you know it's real. I'll do a video and I'll refresh the page so you can see that it is, in fact, I did make $4,159 in 1 month. Of course, not all profit. I calculated it down to about $2,700 in profit in 1 month, doing something very, very simple, and I thought this was a great video to share with you guys, and hopefully you can find some nuggets of information in there that you can use for yourself. Now, disclaimer, not gonna work for everybody. I'm gonna go into this strategy that I use. Does not work for everybody. I've tried to tell a few friends, it worked some for them, some didn't, you gotta see. So anyway, here's what I did to make $4,159 in 1 month in 30 days. Very, very simple. Here's what I did. So, first of all, you have to find a product. So I didn't start day one looking for a product. I started day one knowing what product I was going to use. So how exactly do you find this product? I'm gonna tell you, and I'm not gonna bullshit you like a guru will. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna get close to you here. I'm gonna tell you straight up. You need to test. You need to put in work. There is no niche item cheat sheet that's going to work for everybody and that's going to work for you. You need to put in the work to do this. I started my store back in November of 2016. It took me until, I think this was the month of June, it took me until June to find an item that really, really worked for me. And even then, it died off after that. And then I had to go find another item. It never ends. You always have to be working and, dare I say, grinding to find the item. So during that entire time period, I was testing, I was making profit, but nothing was really going crazy until I came across this one item. Now, I've gone over this in my in a few previous videos. I'll make another video about how to do this. But I eventually stumbled across this item that one other store was selling, and they weren't selling it well. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try this. And you're gonna know when you have a winning item because it just sells. And I'm telling you, as soon as I put the ads up, the ads performed the best that any ads I've ever put up have performed, most click-throughs I've ever had, most sales. And I was like, okay, this is the item that I'm really gonna put a lot of focus and energy into. So here's basically what I did. That entire 6 months of getting to this item, testing, boom, found the item. Okay, here's what I did next. So I put up PPE ads on Facebook. Now, I'm diversifying at this point in my career on where I get my advertising, but back then all I did was Facebook advertising, and I still do that and it still works. You just gotta be a little crafty with it. So what I did was I ran $5 PPE ads for the item. I had very basic picture of the item, very, very basic copy. I was like, so-and-so are loving this. There's a flash sale going on, get yours here. That's all I had. And it worked fantastically. I had 1 cent cost per engagement. It was absolutely crazy. So when I had that, I knew I had won, but something interesting happens, and this for sure works with my niche. It might work for yours, and I'm gonna tell you how I made this money, how I did it. I'm not gonna tell you how to do it because you have to test, but here's what worked for me. I stuck with the PPE ads. Okay, I'm not saying I didn't try anything else. I tried conversion ads for this. I would have loved to have conversion ads because those scale so much better. But what happened was, when I tried the conversion ads, they didn't work as well. I blew a lot of money and made no sales. When I went back to PPE, once again, the virality of it shot up. And what happens is, I get a lot of people seeing it, and then they tag their friends or their family, and they're the ones that end up buying it. So, I had about 8 different ads running for this product, like different variants, and each ad was $5 because I've scaled up my PPE ads, and it hasn't done as well as $5. Like, I've scaled 10 to 10, 20, even $50, and while they do get more engagement, they don't get the same ratio of reach to engagement for the amount of money that you put in. $5 is the best value that I've gotten, and of course this may be different for you. I'm going to keep giving you this disclaimer, but I put up these $5 ads, so I was spending $40 a day. Do that times 30, that's $1,200 the entire month. That's where we get lower than the $5,000 or the $4,000 in profit. But I ran those consistently for an entire month. Now, here's the thing. If I were to have done that and kept drop shipping that, I don't know why I haven't mentioned this earlier. I'm 7 minutes into the video and haven't mentioned this. Here's the thing that really made sure that I was going to make this money, and the thing that kept me going even when times got pretty hectic. I went on Alibaba and I found a supplier for this item that can get it for me for $2. And I was originally drop shipping this item from AliExpress for over $6. So I went to Alibaba and I was like, hey, I need 300 units, and I got it for $2 each. $600 just flat out fantastic for, my profits that I was going to be making. Or I'm just throwing out numbers here, I don't know the specifics, so if you're trying to do the math in your head, I'm sorry if I'm screwing you up. I ordered them in, and everyone's like, oh, it's a pain in the ass, I don't want to be shipping items from my house, that's why I drop ship. Hear me out. That's $4 extra per unit. I was selling about between 5 and 10 units per day. That is, if you do any type of math there, that's between $20 and $40 extra a day I was getting because of the fact, shipping was $1, so take it down a few dollars a day, but I was making like $30, $40 a day extra because of the fact that I ordered this from Alibaba after. Here's the key. Don't just find an item and order it. You have to test and make sure that the item works. So I made sure that the item was selling for, I think it was about a week, until I was like, okay, it's consistent, it's not dying, it's in fact getting better. I'm gonna go ahead and order these things from Alibaba. Got my shipments in, ship them out, and another a good reason, I need to make another video, and I've done a video on this in the past, but it's such a good idea, I need to keep making videos on it. Another good reason for this was I could make sure that the items were actually good and not broken, because a problem with this item was that it would break sometimes. It was a little bit fragile in areas. A lot of the time it was fine, but sometimes I had like the outcast, and that would make me deal with returns or sending a new one out, which would lose money. This allowed me to see the item before I shipped it out to them and save even more money, because I could catch any defects and toss those aside and then get a refund from the supplier before shipping it out. And then I also included other branding, which once again resulted in more sales. I offered a coupon code in the actual package itself, and I did this entire thing for a month straight, And that's how I made that money, running $5 PPE ads. I run 8 of them a day, and that's it. That's all I did. And once again, I'm gonna keep telling you this. This doesn't work for everybody. This is what worked for me, and it can work for you. Definitely try it. I mean, everyone benefits from PPE ads. It's how you judge engagement on your item. So try it and see if it works. This is what worked for me. So I'm gonna go through again step by step, real quick, succinct, about what you have to do. So first of all, find an item that you know sells. Run $5 PPE ads on Facebook. That strategy is never going to die. That is how you see if people like your item or not, right? So you run those ads. If you're getting consistent views on your page, like good click-throughs and good purchases, your conversion rate is pretty high up there. Of course, you want to make sure your product copy and pictures and all that stuff on your actual product page are good. You want to rule out human error, make sure it's all the product that's doing a lot of stuff. Once you've determined that you have a really good item on your hands, go to Alibaba, find it for cheaper. I'm telling you, will find it for at least 50% off. Order a crap ton. You want to do a little bit of calculation to see how many you'd have to do. I ordered about 3 weeks in advance. I didn't want to order too much in case the item died off and I'm stuck with too much stock. Order it in and then ship it out from your house. I just ordered little bubble mailers and little bags to put the items in, and then I got little business cards with a promo code on it for a discount if they come back and buy more stuff. And that's all I did. I kept the ads running. I monitored them, make sure they weren't dying on me. And if an ad did start becoming pretty bad, like if I got up to 4 or 5 cents per engagement, I would actually kill the ad. Now, of course, it wasn't just the engagement I'd be judging about if I sold a lot of variants of that item. And if I was not selling those, I would go in and turn it off. And yeah, it would lower my money, but it would keep me from actually losing money or making very, very little, if that makes sense, and saving me the time and energy. So it's really, it's a lot of judgment, and this is going to take you a while to get to. I'm going to go back to this. Dropshipping is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You can get rich quick, but you got to be very, very lucky, and you have to know what you're doing. An experienced internet marketer could get into it and start making money if they already know what to do. But if you're just getting into it, give it time. It took me 6 months to make $2,700 in a month, and that's what I'm really trying to get you guys to. I'm not going to be like, hey, here's how I make $30,000 a month through Amazon FBA. Those guys are almost always lying to you just to sell their course, and I think that is a bunch of bull crap. But anyway, that's what I did. I probably didn't cover everything, so if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer it to help you out more with my step-by-step on how I did this. But the point I'm trying to drive home is it doesn't have to be complicated, and it's very, very good to do this strategy and, just play it off until it dies. I went a couple months after that when the item finally started to drop off and had to switch over to something else. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. So thanks guys for watching. 2 quick things. I have a website, 101ecom.com, got blog posts, special links on there, contact page so you can contact me, anything like that. Check it out, link in the description. Also down there, got a link to a 14-day Shopify free trial if you want to get things going. Before you start that trial, if you want to ask me anything, once again, leave a comment. I'll help you out. Love seeing you guys succeed. And that's it. So subscribe, like, see you around. Bye.